It's another cruise, and here we are having a lovely break on our drive towards the area. We stopped off because we decided to leave early, stay halfway between our home and the cruise port, and grab some food. Here we are at Nando's. If you haven't been to Nando's before, it is a British tradition. It's a Portuguese restaurant that does peri-peri chicken, and it's a big favourite here in the UK. So we stopped here and had a nice little chicken dinner and had a few walks around the shops, including some coffees and cakes, before we headed to our hotel for the night.
Hi everyone and good morning. It is embarkation day, but where am I? I'm not at a cruise terminal. No. See, this is a hotel. So overnight before heading to the port, just to make sure that we are ahead of any traffic delays or anything like that, we decided to drive most of the way to the port and then stay in a hotel overnight on the motorway. So this is a motorway service station. We have a lot of them in the UK, so they are generally places where you can stop for going to the bathroom, grabbing snacks, coffees, and a lot of them do have hotels. I'm sure they have similar in the US, but yeah, we call them motorway service stations here. And here we've got a McDonald's, Costa Coffee, and a Leon for sort of healthier fast food. That's where we're planning on having breakfast later on. And then once everybody is up, awake, dressed, and ready to go, and we've had breakfast and coffee, because coffee is definitely needed, we will be headed then in the car to the port. We are parking up at a port parking place in the nearby town and then getting a shuttle bus that takes us straight to the ship. So, see you soon.
Before heading off, we decided to go inside the service station here to get a small breakfast before heading off to the cruise port. There are a few different locations available here, including Leon, which has healthy fast food, McDonald's, which I'm sure you'll all recognise, and a few other places. But then it was on to Dover. Here we are at Terminal 2, right next to the beautiful Carnival Pride, travelling from the area to our parking centre where we parked a car and were picked up by the buses and taken to the terminal. The terminal, as you can see, was quite straightforward. There wasn't huge lines to get in, which was a really big relief considering we were worried that we would have to be in the line for ages. But soon, as you can see with this picture of me and John Heald, we were on board Carnival Pride in no time. So where do we go first? Of course, we go to the Lido deck to grab some food. We decided to have some Guy Fieri's burgers, we tried something from the deli, and of course we had some of the delicious cake. Who doesn't want cake on embarkation day? After taking in the sights of Dover from above, we headed to get our first drink. I had this lovely cocktail with one of their cool chocolate flavoured straws. These are edible straws to prevent wastage. And then back in the room, we were surprised with some chocolate covered strawberries as a thank you for publishing great vlogs apparently. So thank you very much Carnival for providing that for us. And then it was soon enough time to go and have a look at Dover before we decided to really have a good look at the sail away without filming too much of it because we were eager to get to dinner. For tonight's appetizers, we had the quesadilla, the roasted smoked poblano and corn soup, the calamari, and the cured salmon with candied tomato, which was the didger for the night. That's the unusual food that you may not have tried. And then it was main course time. I had the grilled mahi-mahi with the okra and pumpkin stew. We had the sweet and sour shrimp with the garlic rice. And we had the spinach and ricotta lasagna. All absolutely delicious, but then it was dessert time, and tiramisu is my absolute favourite. We also tried the strawberry cream, which was so-so. And we had a cheese plate, which was nice compared to some of the cheese plates I'd had on previous cruises. And soon after, we decided to watch the waves crash as we waited for our first evening aboard Carnival Pride to end, and look forward to our fun day at sea next day, which would also become Elegant Night. What a view, eh? It's always great to wake up. I have a balcony to look out into the sea in the mornings. We went for breakfast and we had some bagels, we had some eggs and toast, and we just had some simple omelettes. Something very simple on our first day, just to get things going, before we went on a nice morning walk to see the sights around the ship and just to wake ourselves up a bit. And finally, we found the mini golf. Now, we had a lot of fun playing mini golf throughout the cruise. Almost every day we were up here playing mini golf and having a bit of fun. We decided to keep changing the rules and deciding on different rules each time, but it was a lot of fun and we really enjoyed it. As you can see, mini golf was a lot of fun and took a lot of our attention, but we did spend a lot of this day off camera just having a good time, enjoying the ship, exploring the amenities, seeing the shops and things like that. Not stuff we filmed a lot of, but we did have a lot of time just having a walk around and getting to know the ship. You'll see much more of it in future episodes though. Tonight is elegant night, so we went back to the room to get ready.
We are just getting ready for our trip to the steakhouse for tonight's elegant night. As you can hear, we have the sounds of the sea as I am on my balcony, just about to open a lovely bottle of bubbly to celebrate in style. So yes, hopefully we'll get some great pictures of the steakhouse. See you soon.
Dressed up in our fineries, it was time to get ready to go to David's Steakhouse for our lovely, lovely steak dinner. Now, because this was the first elegant night up on board and the first sea day, we were able to get a free bottle of wine with our booking, which was really, really nice to have. So we went up, and as you can see with the pink hue due to the sun coming through the red funnel above David's Steakhouse, it was a really strange and amazing atmosphere. It was oddly quiet at the steakhouse tonight, which I thought was possibly because it was the first night and people were still sort of acclimatizing to being on the ship, but it worked out really well for us, and we had a great time here. We were treated to a simple amuse-bouche, but then it was time for starters, or appetizers if you will. I had the stuffed mushrooms, which were absolutely delicious. We had a French onion soup as well, and then we also, one of us, had the bone marrow and hand-cut beef tartare. These are meals that we would never order at home, so it was really great. So the main event here in the steakhouse, I had the ribeye, which was absolutely delicious. We also had a surf and turf. And one of our party had the broiled filet mignon. I wanted the Australian Wagyu, but they didn't have it today, so I'm hoping to get that on a future cruise. On the side, we had some tempura sort of broccoli. We had a few mushrooms. We had a little bit of everything really, including the mashed potato, which came with some horseradishy dip, and it was absolutely delicious. Obviously, we also had the mac and cheese because it came so well rated online. The steaks were perfectly cooked and lovely medium rare, and we had a lovely time watching the dessert, which was this chocolate sphere. Pour the chocolate over the top and watch. Oh, it was decadent, tasted amazing, and all of the desserts and everything we experienced here was top notch. We were definitely walking away with our top buttons undone after this meal. It was filling, delicious, and just a memorable moment.
So we just got back from the steakhouse on Carnival Pride and it was absolutely amazing. So one of the best meals we've had on a cruise ship in a long, long time, if not ever. We had a great service. We had great desserts. The desserts are probably oddly the best part. Most people would call us heathens and say, no, it's all about the steaks. But those desserts are the best desserts I've had at sea. And they kept the wine flowing. We had a free bottle of wine for going on the first elegant night, which was really nice. So we all shared a bottle of wine. And then because one of us was celebrating a birthday, we got some free champagne and a free extra dessert. So we are very fat, we are very content, and now we're going to go and do a nice little walk around the deck up top so that we can burn off some of those calories so that when we wake up tomorrow, we can be ready for breakfast and not just hurling ourselves off the ship going blah. So yeah, see you guys later.
Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you'll join us next week to watch our episode on our first port of call, Stavanger, Norway.